Your Honor.
We are on the record. This is file 21, file 22, 192518, DNF Associates versus Sonia Schuerman. Appearances, if you would.
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Kuipers on behalf of the plaintiff, P71348.
And what is your name?
Sonia Sherman.
Okay, where are we on this file? Discovery is closed. We're looking for a motion for Mr. Kuipers.
Yes, Your Honor. It looks like the decision was made not to file that. At this point, we're just going to allow whatever the answers the defendant had in her response to the request for discovery. And at this point, we're just requesting the date for the motion for summary disposition, which was served on May 19th.
You have that motion, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
All right. We'll set your motion for hearing on summary disposition. Hearing date will be Thursday, July 20 at 10 o'clock. Does that work for everybody?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let me get my little paperwork here. Okay. July 20. At 10 o'clock. We will hear plaintiff's motion for summary disposition.
Thank you, Judge.
We'll send you out a notice today.
Okay.
Is there anything else we've accomplished today?
No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
Anything for you, sir? Okay, then we'll see you July 20 at 10 o'clock. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's be safe out here.
Yes, thank you.
Thanks, Judge. I do have one other one.
Mr. Kuipers, what other file do you have? I forgot to ask you.
Lake Trust Credit Union versus Sheriff Jamay, case number ends in 3910.
I think I have your component.
All right.
Hello?
Yes, hello, Your Honor.
All right, we are on the record. This is file number 23-143910, Lake Trust Credit Union versus Sheriff Jamay. This is our first pretrial. Could I have your appearances?
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Kuipers on behalf of the plaintiff, P71348.
And your name is, sir?
Sharif Jame.
Mr. Jama, is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes, Your Honor.
You have an absolute constitutional right to do that. What you do not have is to write your own set of rules of civil procedure, your own rules of evidence, and your own statutes. If you elect to represent yourself, as is your constitutional right, the same rules that bind that lawyer will be binding on you. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Kuipers, what's your claim about here?
Your Honor, this is a claim for past due balance. It was on a loan for a 2016 Kawasaki motorcycle, which began on July of 2020. Plaintiff did make some payments on that account and then stopped. I believe in the defendant's answer, he indicated the bike was stolen. Subsequently, a complaint was filed for $12,500, or sorry, $10,736.25.
And what's your position on this, sir?
Yes, everything he said was true, but at the same time, like I said, I co-signed someone, so it was stolen. I filed a police report. Since then, I've told them that if they can help me track it, and then it was during COVID, I couldn't afford to pay the balance that was supposed to be paid. So I was hoping that once it was tracked, and then I could pay the balance left. But I haven't heard from them ever since until I seen the letter.
You co-signed, you're on it for the whole enchilada. You understand that?
Yes, I understand that.
We're obviously not going to resolve the file today. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open your written discovery. I'll give you a return date. Your return date with me will be July 21 at 10 o'clock. Does that work for everybody?
Yes, Your Honor. Is discovery open for 60 days
Written
then?
discovery. I'll open written discovery and I'll see what you do with the discovery.
Understood, Your Honor. Thank you.
Does that work for you, sir?
July 21 on what, the time?
10 o'clock, sir, like today.
Yeah, I believe that's fine.
July 21st, 2023 at 10 o'clock. We'll have our next pretrial. It'll be on Zoom like today. Your written discovery is now open. Is there anything else we can accomplish today?
I don't believe so, Your Honor.
Anything for you, sir?
If by any chance, I'm somehow, is there a way I could change the date or call to let you guys know anything?
You have to file a motion or work it out with the other side.
Okay,
That's why I set dates with the agreement of parties. Once I set it, I don't expect to change it. If something happens, and of course that does happen in life, then
No,
it's
I'm a
your
truck-
responsibility to get on with the other side and supply the court with some alternate dates. We'll see what could happen. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's be safe.
You as well.
Is that it for you now, Mr. Corpus?
Your Honor.
That is it, Your
Which
Honor.
file do you have?
Ferndale Family Pharmacy versus the City of Detroit.
I think I see Mr. Bailey. 6, 7, 8. We're connecting him to audio. All right, we are on the record. This is case number 23-143-678. Ferndale Family Pharmacy versus City of Detroit. This appears to be our second pretrial. Your appearance.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christina Abro here on behalf of Ferndale Family Pharmacy, P78224.
Calvert Bailey, City of Detroit. I thought this was my case. I don't think this is my case, Your Honor. I think my case has been moved to 11 o'clock.
Which is your case, Mr. Bailey?
Drive right transportation.
Right. Okay, so you're not here on that one.
No,
Okay.
but if you need me to stand in,
Let me see. I might have some, who else from your office is here? I don't see anybody else. Is it Travis Pacing yours?
no. Unless he's outside counsel, but
I
that name
don't-
was,
I don't see him. All the other people I see know what cases they're on.
Let me see who's on the pleadings, Judge.
Looks like Halfon.
Alfred Ashew.
No, Jesse Halfon.
Yeah, he's with our office, yes.
Yeah, well, he's not here. Are any of these people with your office?
Jeff Hallstrom is, yes. I can stand.
I can give, oh, you can stand in? Fine, let's go. Ms. Abro, what's the amount of controversy here?
Judge, it is. I just got an updated balance, so I'm just checking that. It is. Gosh, my computer is running very slow. $8,662.65.
So you're not gonna run outside of my subject matter jurisdiction.
I am
Okay.
not.
The 2.3028 disclosures have been made, so I'll just give you another date. That's gonna be July 21 at 10 o'clock.
Okay,
21
I'll
and 10.
relay that to him, Your Honor.
Does that work for you, Ms. Abro?
That works for us, Judge. Thank you so much.
Mr. Bailey, is your 11 o'clock going or did you settle?
No, it's going.
Then I'll see you at 11. Ms. Abro, is that your last one?
That is, Your Honor.
Okay. We'll put Mr. Bailey back. You want me to put you in the waiting room or you want to come back at 11?
I'll come back at 11. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, morning, counsel. What you got today?
Good morning, Your Honor. I am here on the BCG versus Miller matter.
Alfreda
it's
Miller?
Set for a pretrial. Correct.
Okay, I got Alfreda's phone. Let's see if this is your opponent. Hello? Hello? I'm gonna put her in the waiting room, see if I can bring her back. Maybe that'll work it. Right now, I got
No problem.
I got no sound.
No problem.
Okay, I'm gonna remove her and see if she can follow my instructions.
Okay.
Let's see if she can't get this done. Usually what it means when they can't get sound is that they didn't choose computer audio. And that's usually something,
I was just gonna say it gets goofed from the start.
it's usually something they can't change, so maybe this time she'll get it right.
Alrighty.
Let's give her a moment to sign back in and see where we're going here.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna put you back in the waiting room and see if we can't try it again.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Hello?
Hi, I'm here.
Good morning.
Okay, let's get started. We are on the record calling file number 23146-366. The file is entitled LVNV Funding versus Nakia Robinson. This appears to be our initial pretrial. Your appearances.
Judge, may it please court, my name is Attorney Richard Gruson. I'm the attorney of record for the plaintiff. I am the attorney for the plaintiff today, and my bar number is 35222.
And what is your name, ma'am?
My name is Nakia Robinson.
Is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes, sir.
You have an absolute constitutional right to do that. What you do not have is to write your own set of rules of civil procedure, your own rules of evidence, and your own statutes. If you elect to represent yourself, as is your constitutional right, the same rules that are binding on that attorney bind you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Rusin, what's your claim about?
Judge, I can tell you in a nutshell, this is an assigned debt where at one time, according to the plaintiff's records, Ms. Robinson had a art band credit card. She had bought some art band furniture. She was making payments on the credit card. She stopped making payments on the credit card. And then I'm looking at a letter dated May 29th of 2022, advising her that the Synchrony credit card had been sold and assigned to the plaintiff here. And that is the nature of the case. The amount of the unpaid credit card is $3,038.77. On that, I rest.
What's your position on that, Ms. Robinson?
I did have an RVN credit card. I'm not sure if the amount that he stated is correct. I'm unsure. I wasn't prepared for who the debt was for because it only says Synchrony Bank. So I wasn't aware of which
All right.
credit card it was for.
Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open your written discovery. I'll give you a return Zoom date with me. That'll be July 21 at 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Anything else we can accomplish today?
Judge, on that, I rest.
All right, Mr. Rusin, I'll put you back in the waiting room because I see you have other files. Ms. Robinson, I'll release you. Thank you for coming in. July 21
you.
at 10 o'clock. It'll be on Zoom like today.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Are we able to get any sound here? Still don't have any sound for her. All right, counsel, we are not being successful. Let's call your
Okay.
case. We are on the record
All right.
calling 23-143-026 BCG Equities LLC versus Alfreda Miller. This matter is scheduled for pretrial today. Could I have your appearance?
Of course. Good morning, Your Honor. Attorney Richard Stuckroth appears for the plaintiff creditor BCG Equities LLC P85814.
All right, the record should reflect that Ms. Miller has appeared by video, but for whatever reason, we don't have audio. I removed her and had her come back, and we're still in that same situation. Rather than keep everybody's time going, what I'm going to do is I'm going to open written discovery. I'm going to sign a new pretrial date of July 21 at 10 o'clock. I will note on the record that Ms. Miller appeared, but couldn't get her video working. Your written discovery is now open. I'll send out an order today.
Hello,
What is your name?
Deborah Kelly.
Uh, 740. Your name again?
Deborah, Deborah Kelly, Kelly. I've been trying to get my Zoom to work, but I couldn't, so I'm calling.
All right, hold on. Mr. Rusen, I have another case for you.
All right.
The defendant
Yes.
is Deborah Kelly.
Yeah,
Last three digits are 938.
All right.
All right,
okay.
we are on the record calling file number 23141-938, LVNV Funding versus Deborah Kelly. This appears to be our first pretrial appearances.
Judge, may I please court? My name is Attorney Richard Bruson. My bar number 35222. I'm the attorney of record for the plaintiff, also the attorney for the plaintiff in today's pretrial conference.
And what is your name, ma'am?
Deborah Kelly.
Ms. Kelly, is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
Yes,
You have an absolute constitutional right to do that. What you do not have is to write your own set of rules, civil procedure, your own rules of evidence, and your own statutes. If you elect to represent yourself, as is your constitutional right, the same rules that bind Mr. Rusen are binding on you. Do you understand that?
yes, sir.
Okay. What's the case about, Mr. Rusen?
Judge, this is an assigned debt which involves a Citibank credit card. Apparently was opened by defendant, used by defendant, payment default occurred. And then after payment default, it was assigned to the present plaintiff for the purposes of recovering their unpaid receivable by means of litigation. That's where we are today, and on that I rest.
And what's your position on this, Ms. Kelly?
I didn't know if this debt was legit, if this company was legit. There's been a lot of things on with artificial intelligence, and I called to talk to them about getting it off my credit report. They said they couldn't do that. I tried to make some type of deal, but I just felt like with the things they were saying, I should just go to court and make sure that these were the right people. And the credit they put on my report says of September last year, and the car was opened in 2016. So I don't really know how all this works, but I just cannot pay that amount. I'd like to see if we can work out some type of payment or, agreement on a lesser payment.
All right, well, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to open your written discovery. I'm going to give you a return date. Return date for next pretrial will be July 21st at 10 o'clock. It'll be on Zoom like today. I'm going to put you two people into a chat room. If you're able to settle the case, come back to me. If not, July 21st at 10 o'clock will be our next pretrial. Your written discovery is now open. So let's see if I can get you into the chat room and we'll get moving forward. Hello?
Yes,
What is your name?
my name is Jindai Issa.
Mr. Rusen is your attorney. Let's get started.
Okay.
All right, we are on the record. This is file number 23144-227. The file is entitled LVNV Funding versus Jendaya Issa. Could I have your appearances?
Judge, may I please the court? My name is Attorney Richard Gruson. My bond number is 35222. I'm the attorney representing the plaintiff, and I am also the attorney representing the plaintiff in today's pretrial.
And what is your name? Ma'am, what is your name?
Jendai Issa.
Is it your intention to represent yourself in this matter?
No,
Where's your lawyer?
I called and I never could get anyone on the phone on the number that you gave me to call.
Ma'am, I didn't give you a number to call a lawyer. I gave you.
Not you, the letter that was sent to me said, if you don't have an attorney, to call this number. I called that number and I was never able to get in touch with anyone.
Okay, well, I'm going to get started on this file. I'm going to open your written discovery. I'm giving you a return date. Your return date with me will be on Zoom like today. It'll be July 21 at 10 o'clock. And so what I suggest you, ma'am, is keep trying to move forward, or we might want to try to call another legal services entity. July 21st at 10 o'clock, your written discovery is now open. Hello?
Good morning, Your Honor.
What is your name?
Joelle Wright Terry.
What's your case number, ma'am? I don't seem to see your name here.
22-243-
Slow down. Do it
Yes,
again.
sir.
22.
Yes, sir. -243-
243
-752.
752. I don't have a 752 here. Hold on, please. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Your case 22-243-752 is scheduled for June 27 at 11 o'clock.
Okay, on the one I received, it said the 23rd, Your Honor.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
ma'am. Thank you.
Have a
Mr.
wonderful.
Rusin. Do you have other files with me?
I believe I do. I have one I'm looking at with notice for the last three numbers, 183.
All right,
And-
let's start with that one.
All right, let's do it.
183.
John King is his name of the defendant on that one.
Yep. We are on the record calling file number 23-143-183. The file is entitled LVNV Funding versus John Kane. By a notice dated June 23rd, 2023. This matter is set for pretrial today at 10 o'clock. It is now 10:41. Wait, let me see if I have to. Is there an attorney on the other side here?
Not that I can see, Judge. I have him only as an improper.
Yeah, that's what I have, but for some reason, I have his written discovery over.
All right.
Let me check with these two lawyers that I have here. We'll make sure we aren't doing somebody an injustice here.
Okay.
Hello?
Hello.
Who am I talking to?
Good morning, Judge. This is Attorney Travis Payson.
Who are you representing, Mr. Payson?
Judge, I am here on the XLNYC Invest LLC matter versus Ebony Fareed.
And okay, you're not the guy I'm looking for. I'll put you back in the movie room, but I should be with you shortly.
Thank you, sir.
Hello? No, he's not responding. I'm not gonna spend any more time with you.
I'll let you judge of that.
We are on the record. This is file number 23143183, LVNV Funding versus John Kane. By notice dated May 17, 2023. This matter set for pretrial today at 10 o'clock. It is now 10:43. Your appearance.
Judge, may it please court, my name is Attorney Richard Grusin. I'm the attorney of record with the plaintiff, and I am the attorney of record today in this pretrial with my bar number 35222.
All right, Mr. Kane has failed to appear. His default will be entered. I note for the record, although this matter was scheduled at 10 o'clock, it's now 10:43. He still has not appeared. We'll enter his default and send that out to you today, sir.
All right, thank you, Judge. On that, I rest.
Okay, and I believe you told me you had one more.
Yes, Judge. On this one, I have the last three numbers are 081.
081.
Paris Craig is the defendant there.
We are on the record calling file number 23148-081. This case is entitled Universal Collections versus Paris Craig by notice dated June 1st, 2023, and sent to the parties on that date. This matter is scheduled pretrial today at 10 o'clock. It's now 10:44. Could I have your appearance, please?
Judge, may it please court, my name is Attorney Richard Grusin, and my bar number is 35222. I am the attorney of record for the plaintiff, and I am the attorney representing the plaintiff today in this pretrial.
Well, Mr. Rusin, it appears the defendant has failed to appear. It's now well after the gentleman's 15 minutes. Having failed to appear, no good cause for that failure having been shown. The default of the defendant is hereby entered. So I will enter that and send it out to you today.
Hello, Your Honor.
Counsel, what file brings you here today?
It is NCB Management Services versus Voice.
Okay. You realize you have the wrong case number displayed on your number.
I do. I thought I changed it, but with
You're not.
with trying to get online from the website, I don't know how to change it. So
Baffled by the technology.
yeah.
All right, we are on the record. This is file number 23147-403, NCB Management Services, Inc. versus Manja Boyce by notice dated May 23rd, 2023, and sent to the parties on that date. This matter is scheduled for pretrial today, June 23rd at 10 o'clock. It's now 10:48. Could I have your appearance, please?
Morning, Your Honor. Sean Bodwine, P71644 on behalf of the plaintiff.
Defendant having failed to appear, no good cause of that failure having been shown. The default of the defendant is hereby entered. We'll send that on out to you today, sir. Thank you for coming in. Hello?
Hello,
What is your name?
Alfreda Miller.
Ms. Miller, I could not hold the other lawyer while you got your things organized. So what I did, I gave you a new date. The new date is July 21 at 10 o'clock. I open your written discovery and I'll send you out an order today.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. What I would suggest the next time is when you're coming in on a phone, the phone is going to ask you whether or not you want to use my audio. Say yes. That's why we've had a problem.
Okay,
Okay?
all right, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Don't worry. Everybody has problems with the technology from time. Barry, what can I do for you?
Good morning, Your Honor. I'm here on Case number 22199-879.
Okay, you're here for the credit union?
Yes, I'm appearing on behalf of Plaintiff Credit Union.
Okay. You're a couple minutes early, but I'll check you in, okay?
My apologies, Your Honor.
Hey, no problem. Early is always better.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, Judge. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you. I can't see you. And you
I
have the
apologize.
wrong case number. Oh, there you are. This is 787?
Let me review. That is correct, Judge.
Okay. We are on the record 22-197-787. XLNC Investment LLC versus Ebony Fareed. Your appearance.
Thank you, Judge. My name is Travis Payson. I'm here appearing on behalf of the attorney of record, Mr. Alan Dyer, for the plaintiff.
You remember the State Bar of Michigan?
Yes, Judge. My P number is 74473.
All right, sir. This is a request for a entry of default judgment. Please proceed.
Thank you, Judge. I know that Your Honor prepares for the matters before it, so I won't belabor any of the pleadings that were submitted. I will just indicate that Your Honor did, pardon me, did grant a default in this matter previously. We have submitted a first admitted affidavit and motion pursuant to the court's prior request. For those reasons and the reasons stated in the motion itself, I would respectfully ask Your Honor to enter a default judgment.
Well, counsel, I have your proposed judgment. I also have an affidavit in support, a first amended affidavit, excuse me, in support of the default judgment by Joseph Living, copy of the lease. I've had an opportunity to review them. We're going to enter judgment in favor of the plaintiff against the defendant in the amount of $16,634.79. We'll send that on out to you today. I note for the record, it's now 10:54. This matter was scheduled at 10 o'clock. There's been no appearance. Mr. Bailey?
Yes, Your Honor.
I see if I have the right. Mr. Spector,
Yes, sir.
what file are you here on today?
Drive right versus the city of Detroit.
I have both sides. This is file 22-195-379. Drive right transportation versus city of Detroit. Could I have your appearances, please?
Yes, sir. Robert Spector on behalf of Drive Right plaintiff.
You remember the State Bar of Michigan?
Yes, sir.
You probably have a P number.
I do. 83842, believe it or not. I've only recently started practicing in Detroit, but I'm also a member of bars in a couple other states. So,
okay. All right.
Mr. Calvert Bailey, on behalf of defendant city of Detroit, P42409.
All right. Where are we on this file, gentlemen? I opened discovery the last time we were here.
Correct.
What's done?
Well, I just received theirs yesterday and I'm going to send them mine, but if I could talk to Mr. Spector for a second, see maybe if we can do something.
Okay, let me stick you guys into a chat room and come back to me when you're ready, okay?
Yes,
okay.
You and I can make the technology work. Let's not assume facts not yet in evidence. 4. And Mr. Bailey is in 4. Bailey. There's Mr. Spector. Okay. We are on the record calling file number 22-199-879. The file is entitled Extra Credit Union versus Justin McCain. By a notice dated June 2nd, 2022, this is the plaintiff's motion to reinstate the case and enter default. Could I have your appearance, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sean Berry appearing on behalf of the Plaintiff Credit Union, P86255.
Mr. Berry, did you get any pleadings from Mr. McCain?
No, Judge, we have not. And that's why we're here today. Is on March 31st, defendant was served with a summons and complaint. 28 days passed, and defendant has not filed an answer to the summons or complaint or otherwise defended this case. So as a result, on May 10th, plaintiff submitted a default as to defendant for entry. However, the court dismissed the case for lack of progress on May 25th, 2023. I believe it's important to know, we never received notice of an intent to dismiss on 4/21/23. So it's just a lack of communication, I believe, Your Honor.
Well, I'm looking at the register of action here,
Yes.
and I see that your default was filed on or about May 17th. And then we asked you for proof of service on that, because you filed the default without proof of service, just the bald face default. That was what the problem was. In any event,
Okay, Judge.
that time we have had the proof submitted. Court satisfied that the defendant was served in accord with the terms of the order for alternate service, which the court entered on February 17th, 2023. Your motion to reinstate the case and enter the default of the defendant will be granted. I'll send you out an order.
Thank you, Judge. And I believe we provided an order on page 3 of our motion. Will that be the order you'll enter?
Let me check again. Yes.
Thank you, Judge.
Now, you're gonna need to serve the other side, obviously, with this before you move forward to default judgment.
Of course, Your Honor.
But that order will be going out today, sir. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Judge. You have a wonderful Friday.
You come back early anytime.
Thanks. Bye, Judge.
Have a good day. Be safe. All right, we are back on the record. This is file number 22-195379, Drive Right Transportation versus City of Detroit. Gentlemen, what's going on?
Well, Judge, we had made a demand on this case. Defense counsel just made an initial offer on it, which I will take back to my client as required, and we're talking. So we're going to try to resolve it.
All right, let's get moving then on this written discovery. I ordinarily don't grant discovery in PIP cases besides the initial disclosures. And I was getting told somebody played with big blues guitar. Oh, we need special discovery. Oh, it's a special case. Oh, we have all these compromises. And yet nothing's been done. So I feel like an idiot varying from my usual proceeding, and nothing's happening.
Well, actually, Your Honor, I just got their discovery late yesterday, and it was very helpful in helping me with the offer we're making today. So,
gentlemen, I will see your shining faces next on the 21st day of July at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
The written discovery will remain open. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's get this.